Hello there, and welcome to this evening's intention. Tonight, we're going to spend just a little bit of time focusing on healing the earth, and specifically the forests, is tonight's micro topic. So, you can find a place for 20 minutes to sit or lie down, not be disturbed with your eyes closed. That would be great. Go ahead and close your eyes. The first thing we're going to do is take a couple of long, slow, deep breaths. So take the breath of life in. And when you exhale, I want you to just let go of all the cares and worries. Just feel them floating up and away from you, dissolving. We don't need them right now. Take the next breath of life in. And this time I want you to feel like you're just sinking into the earth, into the safe arms of Pachamama, always supporting us. And with the next breath, I'm going to go even deeper. I want you to focus on breathing light directly into your heart and then exhaling light directly from your heart. Good. Now do a quick body scan on yourself. See if you can find any tension hidey-holing anywhere. If so, I want you to bring your awareness to that place right now and ask the area to relax. It's okay to be at peace right now. And then we talk to our minds. We thank our minds, actually, for all the hard work it does for us all the time. But it's time for it to take a seat on the couch and just chillax for a bit while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. And we ask it to stick around within our small council, but just take more of a back seat. And now let's deal with our thoughts. Let's have our feet in the riverbank today. Let's ask the water element to help us. We all have so many thoughts going through our heads. And what you want to do is be standing in the river, feeling nice, cool water. It's not a raging river, a nice, calm river with a good flow. You're feeling the pull of the water, the wetness against your skin. I want you to imagine your thoughts as water droplets. You're shaking out of your hair like a dog shaking his wet coat. And these individual thoughts that leave you as drops, they flow on gravity and drop down into the flow of the river, get carried away. I want you to notice your thoughts, but let them go on their way. Don't get carried away with them. You stay nice and stationary in the sandbanks that your feet are planted in the river. And so you are witnessing or observing your thoughts, noticing in them and let them go. And that's all we want to do with them. And if you're witnessing or observing your thoughts, therefore you are not your thoughts. You are something much more deeply profound. And we're going to explore that a bit here too. Anytime you do get carried away by a thought, it's okay. Just as soon as you recognize it, gently bring yourself back to the present moment. You can use my voice as a line. You can use your breath. And then we'll take a journey from our head to our chest cavity in front of our heart. See yourself opening the door to your heart and stepping into that beautiful yellow golden light, so warm and loving. You're completely bathed in it. You feel so safe and secure and happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine inside your heart. And this light that we're encased in, this light in our heart, is the closest to the truest essence of what we truly are. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It is the common denominator. We're just going to have a bit of a shift in our perception now and experience our energy body or our light body. And we look down at our hands and we see that all the cells in our body have transformed into brilliant points of light, kind of existing like a light cloud floating there blissfully. Now you are a very specific shade of color and texture. You're very unique light. I want you to just get in touch with what that is right now. Experience what your light is like. And then you look up and see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. It's very pure and it's drawing you towards it. I want you to allow yourself to float up and merge with that light. This is the flow of the cosmos, the consciousness of one, the high resonance energy that we all belong to, this light, this love. You don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. You don't have to sacrifice anything to experience it. You don't have to change any beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. At the end of the day, it really just is total connection. And we want this. And so one of the things you might feel when joining is a sensation of coming home. It's quite common. At some point on every level, you will also experience that you are everything and everyone else in the universe, and they are also contained in you. We are all the same being, all the same pie. Slightly different flavors we bring to it, but the same pie. And we exist simultaneously as individuals and as the one, a joined being. It's synchronistically the same. We are existing in both parameters at the same time. Now, this is a pretty magical place. I call this place the Nexus. It goes by many names. I call it that. Spontaneous healings happen here, miracles. You have at your fingertips the entire knowledge and wisdom of the universe. And it's an incredible place to create. And so we're going to take advantage of that here in a shortly. Go ahead and envision yourself in the life you've always dreamed of. Make it very detailed. I'm going to guide along in generalities because at our core, we all want the same things. But I want you to fill in the details, color the page, fill in the blanks the way that you see fit for your life. First, let's talk about health and healing. We all want good health. So let's envision ourselves as being completely whole, vibrant, healthy, physical bodies moving with grace and ease, our emotional bodies balanced, our mental bodies full of clarity, and our energetic bodies complete and filled. And we can trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guard us against anything we need shielding from. And in this reality, everybody's responsible for taking care of their own bodies. At any time, though, we need teaching or guidance on how to look after our bodies that is amply available to us. So I want you to experience this right now. Be in your shoes. It has already happened. It is done. So say we all. Experience this vitality, this complete and total health. Reversion of your entire DNA and your whole body systems to revert back to their naturally perfect state of balance, state of being. What does this feel like? For me, I feel very light, like a weight's been lifted. And I feel tingling, almost like champagne, bubbling through all of my cells, right down to the DNA level, all the electrons bouncing around, joyously celebrating this health and vitality. Any healing that needed to be done is done. Now I want you to feel this vitality, and now I want you to extend that cloak to include your friends and your family. Feel the satisfaction from seeing their health and vitality, and then extend it to the community and then to the world. What a beautiful gift to give and receive, and it is within our power to do so. And now let's envision the earth for a moment, particularly the forest. We're going to do a little bit of healing work here in this reality. So I want you to envision all the forests around the world in relationship to us. And that relationship has grown and built, and all of a sudden they are reinstating themselves. We are sustainably using what we need, but practicing methods that help to support the regrowth of the forests and the natural ecosystems, protecting them. All the old growth forests are now sanctuaries for learning and for connecting. Everybody living in harmony and balance with our ecosystems, supporting Mother Earth the way she supports us. Smell the content of the air, rife with oxygen, fresh, clean. All the forests helping us to clean and replenish the air that we so dearly need for our survival. Just feel that balance for a moment. Feel that healing and that connection to the earth. Our bond renewed with the forest from what we once understood and communicated with. And just see those beautiful shades of green. Endless, endless shades of beautiful green on the planet. And now let's talk about abundance. There's abundance for all of us on this world, and that is the truth. So I want you to go ahead and envision everybody in one shot. We're going to lift humanity up out of survival mode and into creation mode. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth if they need it. And there's also a little bit left over for comforts. So say we have enough resources to maybe travel around once in a while. Most importantly, that we have the resources to follow our passions and dreams in life. Each of us were given a specific gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. And when we are on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment, not just because we're doing what we love, but because deep down we each have an innate desire and need to contribute. And so we're fulfilled on many levels when we're on our path. I want you to experience this right now. If you know what your purpose is, you know what following your bliss is, really visualize this for yourself right now. Be in that reality, doing whatever that is. If you don't, it's okay. You're just going to generate the feelings associated with it, and it will come. Some of those feelings are fulfillment, completeness, sometimes the good feeling you get from selflessly serving others. It's the feeling you get when you're doing something you absolutely are fascinated by or love or adore, and all time escapes you. You know what I mean? See yourself going to bed at the end of the day, of being on your path. Feel totally fulfilled, sleeping soundly at night, waking up in the morning, excited to jump out of bed and get on with your day. Excited about what surprises you might meet on your path today. Now let's look at the ramifications of consequences of this, because we just did this for all of humanity. So think of all the imaginations and the intellects pooling together to problem solve. And all of a sudden, we have a pollution-free planet. We've learned to live in harmony and balance with our ecosystems. Caring for Mother Earth the way she cares for us. And again, you can picture yourself walking through one of her forests and feeling the connection. Feeling the clean air and the wisdom that's waiting for us to unfold. Look at us as a race, exploring our limitless potential, expanding our consciousness, inventing, building, creating, teaching, learning, moving forward together into the future in a very balanced way. What an amazing energy to exist in. To try and feel what this is like right now. It's almost like a crackling in the atmosphere, an excitement. What a great time to be alive. And then I want you to intend on us being together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home. Over the bumps and through the meadow. But tonight we're going to celebrate. Let's intend on celebrating this beautiful life together on this wonderful planet, in song, in music, in dancing, in playing, in laughing. Experience what this is like again. I just feel so light. I'm walking on air. My heart is so full. My chest is expanding. So much joy, so much connection to each other, all the relationships healing, all the communications open. And then we're going to intend one last thing. I'm going to intend that everybody is awakened to this consciousness of one, everybody feeling the connection to the all. Because something magical happens when we remember who and what we are, this high vibrational resonance frequency energy, like light, love. All of a sudden, the lower, heavier energies just don't make sense anymore to us. The greed, harming another. And those just tend to fall away, and we all adopt the same principles. Honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, sharing. We're all on the same page. Even the systems that are governing us are designed in place to uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms, and to help us flow on our journeys. I feel amazing in this atmosphere. I just feel collectively like all the worry and fear and tension are just lifted up off of our collective shoulders and transformed into the higher vibrational frequencies. And all of a sudden, trust is blossoming in my heart again. I'm overflowing with compassion. And I feel so connected, all the pathways, the connections, cleansed and opened up, communications flowing. What an amazing environment to exist in. Energy is so easy to be in. Just beautiful. Now, wherever you are in your intention, your reality, whether you're playing pickleball with your friends on the new court, or you're bombing down a mountain on your skis in the fresh powder snow, or whether you're peacefully walking through the forest, relaxed. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are in your reality, I want you to stop where you are and just look at all the beauty around you. Drink it in. Feel this energy of light and unconditional love around you. Receive it. You are so worthy of this amazing reality you just created. And thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath in this amazing life, on this amazing planet. And thank you for this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all this beauty. Thank you for my emotions guiding me in this lifetime. And thank you for my connections to each other, to the earth, to my heart, and back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us with healing and light and energy and love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we're going to take this beautiful reality that you've just created and we're going to build it up as an energy ball in our center right now, in our heart, the solar plexus, the dantian. Build it up, build it up. Make it crackle with life and then just soak it with those elevated emotions you just felt in that reality, the fulfillment, the joy, the peace, the gratitude. And we're going to take a large breath in, and when we exhale, we're going to release and share that energy with the world. Here we go. Exhale out completely, give it all away. Our hearts are vast. And then replenish yourself, fill yourself back up with the breath of life, love and light and energy and healing. Good job. And wiggle your fingers and toes. Shift your limbs around a bit. We're going to come back into the body proper. Come back into the room as well. Open your eyes. And I want you to just take stock of how you're feeling. You can recreate this way of being at any point in your day with just a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we are practicing. Eventually, we'll just become walking, talking transmitters without any effort of this frequency that's more in line with what we truly are, creating the reality around us of our choosing. We are so powerful in this and so powerful together. So thank you for joining me in this. We are much more than the sum of our parts when we are emitting these beautiful frequencies. So whether it's live or recorded, it all works. And you have the most amazing evening. And we'll see you again for tomorrow morning's intention.